Although some find it enjoyable, the Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson cultural phenomenon highlights problematic elements of contemporary society. The news of this match, pitting a retired boxing star against a YouTuber who is transformed into a prize fighter, has captivated millions of people, yet its very existence makes a significant statement about social values, priorities, and our entertainment consumption habits. We discuss how this conflict symbolizes everything wrong with society in the video, a topic that encompasses consumerism, celebrity culture, the breakdown of tradition, and our shared preoccupation with show over content. How has the shift toward commercialization changed the core value of sports like boxing? In the past, boxing was based on technique, discipline, and respect for the art form. Through years of intense training and many fights in the ring, fighters like Mike Tyson, Sugar Ray Leonard, and Muhammad Ali earned their spots in history. But nowadays, boxing is more about making money than it is about being athletic. The Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson bout demonstrates this tendency. Years of commitment to and reverence for boxing did not produce Jake Paul's career. His popularity as a YouTuber and his capacity to attract millions of followers, the majority of whom are more intrigued by his antics than by his athletic ability, are the true sources of it. Promoters promote his bouts as spectacles, prioritizing social media interaction and pay-per-view revenue over the craft of boxing. This change reduces the sport to nothing more than a money grab, undermining its integrity. Conversely, Mike Tyson embodies a bygone era of boxing greatness. Even if his return to exhibition fighting seems innocuous, accepting Jake Paul might damage his reputation. Jake Paul's transformation from a boxing hero to a mere participant in a show purely for commercial gain appears to be a surrender to the value of his name. The Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson bout illustrates a larger cultural preoccupation with popularity over skill. Celebrity often triumphs over merit, rewarding individuals for their ability to garner attention rather than their achievements. Jake Paul is a prime example of this dynamic. His divisive personality on YouTube, where controversy and self-promotion were his hallmarks, propelled him to popularity, not boxing. The fact that Jake Paul can enter the ring with a boxing icon like Mike Tyson is evidence that celebrity has become a commodity that can purchase credibility in almost any area. It conveys a disturbing message: anybody can do anything, regardless of background or expertise, provided they have enough supporters and influence. Because it prioritizes celebrity status above actual competence, this undervalues the effort and commitment of those who dedicate their lives to perfecting a profession. Boxing is a traditional sport with rules, manners, and a strong regard for its past. However, the Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson battle ignores a significant amount of information. Exhibition bouts are not new, but historically, their purpose was to honor legends or showcase emerging talent, not to pit one of the greatest fighters in history against a social media star. The fuzziness of the boundaries between entertainment and professional sports is another issue this battle brings to light. Even though boxing has always had some showmanship, think of Mike Tyson's intimidating demeanor or Muhammad Ali's pre-fight teasing. There was always a fundamental respect for the sport. Gaudy antics and hype-driven stories have taken center stage in modern times, undermining boxing's historic principles. This shift caters to the general public, eroding the sport's rich history and transforming it into a spectacle. Another concerning element of the Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson bout is the attraction society has to violence as entertainment. Although boxing has traditionally been a fighting sport, it is also an art form that calls for discipline, strategy, and accuracy. However, the entire point of this battle lies in the absurdity of witnessing a 57-year-old Tyson potentially challenge a brazen YouTuber. We present the battle as a spectacle, appealing to our primal need for drama and conflict, rather than as a test of talent. This is indicative of a larger social trend: the preference for show over content, reality TV, viral social media challenges, and attention-grabbing conflicts dominate popular culture, often overshadowing more purposeful or contemplative endeavors. The Jake Paul-Mike Tyson bout demonstrates this tendency, satisfying the public's need for shock value at the expense of genuine content. How does Mike Tyson involvement in exhibition fights highlight the exploitation of sports game? Mike Tyson is a name that connotes excellence in boxing. However, his decision to fight Jake Paul raises questions about the exploitation of sports heroes. Money or the desire to maintain his notoriety can drive Tyson, as it does for many former sportsmen. However, utilizing someone like Tyson to provide respectability to a fight that would otherwise be illegitimate is essentially exploitative. Tyson is not the only victim of this abuse. It illustrates how, with little respect for their history or dignity, society often exploits aged celebrities for riches motivated by nostalgia. Whether they are retired athletes, singers, or actresses, there is a concerning trend of turning once admired people into commodities, paraded for public consumption long beyond their prime. The battle between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul is really about the depreciation of sincerity. More than any real talent, Jake Paul's success as a boxer has come from his ability to stir up controversy and garner publicity. His bouts are carefully planned affairs, filled with fabricated banter, inflated rivalries, and dramatic plots intended to attract as many people as possible. This preference for stage drama over real competition is indicative of a larger social movement. In a world where social media rules, performance often takes precedence over sincerity. The Jake Paul-Mike Tyson fight's massive publicity and financial outlay also serve to underscore society's misguided values. This event will cost millions of dollars to promote and broadcast, and those who are eager to watch will spend much more. Meanwhile, we neglect and underfund other concerns, from poverty and inequality to climate change. This battle is a sobering reminder of the amount of time and money spent on entertainment at the expense of more important issues. It is a reflection of a society that values diversion and immediate satisfaction more than real involvement or activity. The physical danger this bout presents to Mike Tyson, who is getting close to 60, is another concerning element. Even though Tyson is unquestionably one of the best fighters in history, boxing is a risky sport, and aging is an inevitable aspect. Regardless of ability difference, the risk of major injury is quite high, particularly when playing a younger opponent. This calls into question the morality of viewers' and promoters' support of these kinds of bouts. Society tacitly condones the exploitation of senior athletes and the possible health hazards they encounter for entertainment purposes by endorsing bouts such as these. The battle between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul also highlights how social media has a significant impact on contemporary society. Platforms like YouTube and Instagram, where controversy and viral material turn into fame and wealth, have been the foundation of Jake Paul's whole career. Social media has made fame more accessible, yet it has also cultivated a culture that prioritizes attention over skill or morality. This brawl is a prime example of how spectacle is valued more highly than content in a world dominated by social media. It portrays a society where the ability to go viral surpasses actual talent or knowledge, and where algorithms, rather than creativity, are increasingly shaping entertainment. Helps us reach more people. Smash that like button, share the video, and subscribe for awesome content.